What's up, guys? Today we are gonna be grabbing seeds. Turn off the water. So my uncle was actually. It took us really hard, a lot to crack. We had to crack a bunch. What? That was that.
Yes. Before, after, where it's going, and what it's going to be wrapped up in.
Okay. So we cracked it right here. Here. Over here, right there. Pieces. And it did take a while. It did take a while, and it did take a couple nutcrackers down the drain, cause some broke, but we still got 2 seeds, and I'm gonna have a bunch of pots every a while. So I'm gonna have like a couple weeks, and then. So yeah, but this is part 1, probably part 2 when I'm gonna check up it on 20 days, and then on when I have the 20-day one, we're gonna go plant it outside. You think we should do that, or plant it in like a pot?
Once it's done in the refrigerator, we can figure out what to do with it.
We're gonna plant it in a pot at the 20 days. So. We're going to show you we plant it in the pot, and we're going to show you on the 20 day for in the pot, and then we're going to show you the 50 day in a pot, or 30, 35, actually 40 day in the pot, and then we're going to bring it at some point into the real ground. Which probably around there. We might wait a bit longer for like spring to be able to do it. But okay, let's get into the video. Sorry, my uncle. Meet him. My uncle.
Hi.
So these are the 2 seeds we got. You can see this one. Zoom in a bit. So you can see for this one. Got a bit broken, you can see there's cracks in there, but we're gonna try planting that one. See, where's the other one there? This one didn't get any crack on it. It's good. Oh, but it did get like a little chip on it, but that should be good. And it was a peach, so we probably gonna eat the peach. And then, once it starts producing food, I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to tell you how I like, me and my uncle are going to tell you how I like the fruit. Remember, so some trees will have good fruit. Some trees won't have, I could eat it, and then some trees, you'll love it, and you'll be like, super juicy. Super sweet. That's what we're looking forward to.
And some trees, for some reason, won't have it at all.
But that's not really likely. It does?
Yes.
So we're gonna show you we're gonna tell you what we did. So we used my uncle used a hammer and pliers, right?
After I broke 2 nutcrackers.
Yep. Pliers. And then he holded it with the pliers, and then he banged it with the hammer. So one seed he got, which was we did a couple. We did 2 ones that broke, which one I tried to do, and I couldn't do it. So I asked my uncle. He failed at it. It broke. That one broke. Then same as the other one, and then. We found one which was one of them, that might sprout, that could sprout if it goes good. I hope it does. So let's just get into the video. Let's go. Ready? Okay, and then we're putting it. I forgot to show you. Then we'll put it. Gonna wrap it up in the paper towels.
All right, so we got a little bit of a before and after thing going on here. So obviously this is a peach. The fuzzy kind, and I don't have an actual peach pit without cutting one of these open first, so I can't show you that first. But
we'll show you it once.
Most people have already seen a peach pit, so I'm not going to bother with that. But these here is what you get once you crack open a peach pit, which I'm sure everybody has done at one point. At one point or another, you go to cut open a peach, and for some reason the hard thing splits open, and then you've got this white thing sitting there in the middle. That's the part that actually ends up growing. It looks like an almond because, believe it or not, the peach, the apricot, the nectarine, and the almond are actually all related.
And I know some YouTubers say peel the brown part off.
Now, this here... Hold on.
1 second. Are you okay? Yes. Okay. Well, perfect. You landed it on the cat's food. Perfect. Good job.
Okay.
So like.
Ow. Excuse me.
There you go.
This. Where am I?
Right here.
Seriously.
Yeah. That.
Okay. This is the peach pit that I got from. I cracked open the thing. Now this is an almond. You'll see how very similar they are.
One's a bit darker.
One's a little bit darker, but they're roughly the same shape. And you have to go through about the same kind of process to be able to get this part, the almond that we eat, out of the shell or the protector. Now we can't eat this part of the peach or the apricot or the nectarine because there is a chemical in them that we don't handle well. Now, everything that I have found on the internet regarding what's called germination, which is getting the seeds ready to be able to sprout inside instead of just throwing the seeds in the ground outside and wishing for luck, is to take the seeds and put them in a damp, soaked but damp paper towel.
Yep.
That's what we're doing here, is we're going to dampen a paper towel, just like that. Nothing fancy.
That seed broke. I don't like that.
Nothing fancy. Nothing overly drippy. And by the way, I'm not 100% sure that this one that's broken is going to work.
But might as well try.
But I'm going to put the pieces of it together and at least give it a shot and see what happens. I'm going to wrap it up loosely so they have a little bit of room. And then I'm just going to kind of fold them up together here. And then we're going to put them in a Ziploc bag. Now the reason we're doing this is this basically simulates them being in a hothouse. So it controls the humidity. So as if it was underground, under dirt, so all the moisture like that would be under dirt is trapped in the plastic here, so it's nowhere to go. So basically assume that unless there's holes in the bag, assume that the bag is holding in 100% humidity. So these are going to sprout a little bit faster because it's more moist. So what we're going to do is say to give this about 3 days or so.
And then you should start seeing a bit. Oh, and guys.
Now obviously we want to check this every couple days
and
make sure every day or so and make sure and see if we need to add more water to the paper towel. And to do that would just be as simple as open the bag with a dropper or just a small cup Pour in a little bit water right on top of the paper towel. Don't soak it so there's water down, swimming around down at the bottom.
I'm seeing the seeds through.
Yeah. Don't soak it so the seeds are sitting at the bottom. The last step for days, unless you have to put water in, is to put it in your refrigerator. Doesn't really matter where. Didn't say put it towards the front, put it towards the back, like the coldest part. But it's clear what they want. Cool, moist, dark environment for it to be, for the growing sign inside the seed to be triggered for it to start growing. So that's what we're trying to do, is at least trying to get one of those seeds to get triggered to say, hey, I want to grow. Once we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to have a pot with dirt, and we're going to take the seed out of the bag, and we're going to put the seed in the pot with the dirt and let it grow a little bit more, preferably till the end of winter at that point. Once winter is over and we can actually dig through the ground, we will transplant it or take it out of the pot and put it into the ground. Probably somewhere along the line through the winter, we'll have to take it out of whatever size pot we get and put it into bigger ones, depending on how fast it grows. Peach tree, it will take quite a while.
Sorry, Jesse.
A while for one, a peach tree to grow, and two, once the peach tree grows, for it to actually make fruit.
Can I talk in?
It doesn't happen in the first year. The peach tree might grow relatively quickly but even once the tree,
it's probably gonna be like, maybe if you're lucky, maybe this big, maybe grow that tall, maybe.
even in videos he interrupts me.
Sorry. And when you if you have your seed and it starts to, like, you put too much water and it starts to like rot, put it in water and try to put the same amount of water, and I told you.
Fertilizer?
No, water and
dirt.
And the stuff that you would put to clean if you get cut.
Peroxide?
Yeah. Peroxide. If you want to clean it. That's at least what I heard.
Oh, you probably don't have to go that. You can. That's probably a step you can skip, but it's useful information just in case.
So yeah, I'm gonna check up. We're gonna check up on it tomorrow, part 2, which is gonna be only like 5 minutes. We're just gonna show you it. It's probably just going to be a YouTube short.
At the absolute most, we'll be putting more water on the paper towel. Nothing will have happened with the seeds by then.
So even if we forget to film it, we'll still. And then once I start seeing like a difference, like start seeing green, I'll show you guys. I'll wake up and I'll like check on the seeds and I'll be like, it's growing. So then I'll be like, I need to film this, which will probably be in like a week.
So once we see something more exciting happen with the seeds, or as soon as we see something happening with the seeds, we will absolutely share it and update a video. But for this one here, I would say we're pretty well done with what we can tell you.
So see you in the next video. Like if you want more videos of like this. And I'll show you. This isn't a starter. This isn't what you should do for starter. I would say start on maybe carrots. Or what else do you think? Starter carrots or flowers, probably.
By the way, you can actually do this process of starting seeds in a moist paper towel. You can actually do this process for a lot of seeds. You can do it for tomato seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. You can do it for a lot of seeds. It's what I would call trial and error. Give it a shot. All you really need are some seeds that have not been cooked. If they've been cooked, it won't work. And even though it should have been an obvious answer, I asked anyway. No, if the nuts have been roasted, it won't work. So taking a peanut out of a shell that's been roasted from the store, that's ready to eat, won't work. So those almonds that you like to snack on from those won't grow. Unless you get raw, uncooked nuts from places that specialize in that kind of stuff. You can do those nuts, but I think those requires different kind of care. And that's not my area of specialty.
Okay, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll tell you when something cool is happening.
Peace out.
See you. Peace out. Bye. And